Taoiseach, on page 64 of the programme for government, your government state that you'll drive down costs to provide new treatment and drugs, etc. Can I ask you to account for you and your government's abject failure to introduce a coherent, effective and efficient way of introducing life-saving orphan drugs, such as Respreeza, to Alpha-1 patients? Furthermore, Taoiseach, are you aware that one of those 21 patients who are on the clinical trial died this weekend, and that the other 20 of those patients on the clinical trial have been without this life-saving drug, for some of them for up to 5 weeks? A meeting was held in the HSE last Thursday. Can I ask you and your Minister for Health to intervene urgently to ensure that there is an arrangement put in place so that this drug can be administered to these patients? This truly is a life and death situation. I spoke to 2 patients yesterday who are in fear of losing their lives because the drugs are being kept in a warehouse and are not being administered to those patients who need them. I would respectfully ask you and Minister Harris to intervene as a matter of extreme urgency.
I had the same issue. That was my issue that I wanted to raise. Could I just say, on behalf of the 21 people, this is an absolute scandal that the drugs are in a warehouse. All we want is, we're not asking you, we're begging you to please talk to the HSE and to ask them to administer the drug. And I actually, on our knees, we beg you, on behalf of the 21 people, because they're at home, they need the drug. They're like a stone in the water now. Their health is going down day by day. I know some of them personally. They're getting weaker, they're getting sicker. There is nothing in the world worse than having a drug and having it taken away from you. As a doctor and a former Minister for Health, you know that what I'm telling you is the truth.
Thank you very much. I appreciate this is a very sensitive issue for the people affected and for their families, and I'm very sorry to hear about anyone having passed away with this illness. As a doctor and as a former Minister for Health, I know why it's important that politicians don't decide which drugs are licensed, which drugs are reimbursed and how much is paid for them. That is best decided using clinical evidence and the best advice from the National Centre for Pharmacoeconomics and the HSE. And it is a matter that is decided and based on those clinical and economic facts, based on how effective a medicine is and how much is a reasonable cost for reimbursement. But I'll certainly ask the Minister for Health to provide the deputies with further information.
Thanks, Taoiseach.